Hi everyone! Welcome to another installment of Marisa's Bad Shopping Habits. Yay! I just got back from a trip from Lisbon, which is totally beautiful, and honestly as an American I feel like it's highly underrated in terms of European destinations. The streets are lined with colorful houses, it's super hilly so it kind of reminds me of San Francisco, and I think it's also not that expensive, so there's great food, beautiful places, and it just doesn't make sense to me that not more people go there. Also, it's by the beach. Right now I'm really into, I guess you could say, an athleisure look, but I think it's more just me being kind of lazy, mixed with like a 90s hip-hop look. I love those Chinese stores that have just like all sorts of random import crap, so they have like cheap hats, cheap clothing, random makeup, which I probably wouldn't trust. I did buy a pair of tweezers for like 80 cents, which is good. And I always go into these stores because they sometimes have hardware and other stuff, and I just feel like I might find something funny and cheap, and luckily this time I did. I got this great hat which says sport across the little thing here. And yeah, I mean, I'm way too broke to like afford actual sportswear. I bought this rose deodorant from the health food store. I really love rose smell these days. It's called Dr. Organic Bioactive Skincare Organic Rose Auto Deodorant. And apparently it won't clog my pores. Musk scent, because who doesn't love the smell of deep animal fear? If you go to Lisbon and you love shopping, or you just like funny, quirky gifts and a great view, then I really recommend going to the Feira de Ladra. I don't know why I said that French. I don't know if I can say it Portuguese either. So let's just say the Feira de Ladra Flea Market, which is on a hill in Lisbon, and it's got a great view of the water, and there's a lot of amazing stalls with great antiques as well as just pure junk. When it comes to flea markets, I like a really good mix of really nice porcelain, and which is something like I aspire to, having beautiful dinner parties with beautiful porcelain someday. But anyway, when it comes to flea markets, I really like to also just look through junk because that's where you get the best deals. And if it's too well curated or if it's too clean, then you're probably going to pay a lot more than if you just spent a little bit of time getting your hands dirty. So this was a great mix, and I got a couple of great things there. Everything I got was under €3, so that's amazing. The first thing I got were these super 90s sunglasses with a very super 90s logo. Check out that gecko, yeah? The guy asked me to pay €5 for them, which I think is ridiculous because they're really crappy. They look like the type of glasses you would pick up at a gas station. But I got these, which is fun. So I bargained them down to $2.50, which I think is fair, but I still kind of left feeling like, oh, maybe I paid a little bit too much, but maybe I'm just cheap. Actually, I am cheap. I'm unemployed, so yeah. Yeah, so I've been looking for 90s glasses for a while, and these are actually not from Lisbon, but these are a pair I got last year at a flea market in Berlin. So this is my last year's attempt at getting 90s thinner glasses. Last year I couldn't find black ones, so I'm really glad that I got the ones from Lisbon, which match a little more. I also got this beautiful owl, which is not for me, it's a gift from my friend Yasmin, who I'm gonna see next week. Yay! I really do like a lot of the Fenty Puma collections. The most recent one was a little bit too yellow and green for me, to be honest, but I still like what she's doing with the corsets, the puffer jackets, and of course I really liked spring last year with the light pinks and the khaki greens. Right now I wish I could have the thigh-high Puma boots, but I can't, so I found these. Yeah. These are pointy as fuck. These shoes are real leather and they cost $2.50 at the flea market. I think they asked for like 3 or 4 euros and I was still like, they're too ridiculous for me to pay full price. I also kind of did a little bit of DIY on the heel, which I hope just looked really shiny back there. They were kind of like really beat up, so I just took an Edding, which is the German equivalent of a Sharpie marker, and I filled them in like my brows. I've bought a lot of shoes that have been made in Portugal, so I was really excited before I went to Lisbon to buy shoes made in Portugal in Portugal. So I got these shoes, which are really great. Oh my god, are they made in Italy? Oh my god, they're made in Spain. I want to show you the bag that I brought with me really quickly because I didn't do a haul last year after I came back from my road trip to Hungary and Croatia and Slovenia and Slovakia, but I did get this. It's kind of like a fake leather, cheap, knockoff designer bag, I know. As you can see, key lime has been a theme lately for me. I washed them and they got even shinier and crispier than when I first bought them, but they were 6 euros. They're really comfortable, so I wore them to Mardi Gras when I was there, or Carnival. And I also got this jumpsuit I had seen at Zara before. I just didn't want to pay full price for it, and I'm glad I waited because it was $5.99. And it just keeps going. Yes, I can be lazy forever in this jumpsuit. And yeah, this jumpsuit has really little shape. It's like a bag with a zipper. So I went to the Zara here in Berlin and got this corset. Yeah, to wear over it. I'm really obsessed with this corset. I actually haven't worn it out yet, just because sometimes if you don't style it right, you look a little bit like a pirate's wench, or just a badass female pirate. The other huge recommendation I have for Lisbon, if you're going to visit, is the Maybachufer shopping center, or shopping gallery. Honestly, it was the best, nicest, fanciest shopping experience I've ever had. It is an old building, a beautiful old building with 3 or 4 stories, a stairway that will make you think of balls and gowns and wonderful situations from the 1800s, something like that. There's some more pictures on my Instagram of that shopping center. But it was great because they hollowed out the center so you could see down in every floor. And in all the different wings of this old building, there were just different Portuguese designers. I bought this wool scarf at Maybachufer from a brand called Culottes, which I guess sounds like E. coli, but let's hope they're not related. I think it might mean school. Culottes, I don't know. Yeah, it's a great brand that offers wool from Portugal, and all their products are 100% wool. And this scarf was only 30 euros, which I think is a great price considering the wool comes from Portugal, it was made in Portugal, and that shopping center was beautiful. Thanks for watching my video. Hopefully you will get a new video up soon. I'm going to Paris on Saturday, so I'm really excited about that. And yeah, I hope you enjoy these. If you've got I give up. Hungry.